What's happening, everyone? How you doing? It's Stelios here from Tottenham Away. Hope you're well. Straight into it, as always. I'm really confused right now as to why people are upset when I speak the truth. I said a year ago that the fans of Tottenham Hotspur are the problem. And I've repeated it a few more times in the past year, and I'm saying it a lot more now. So let me say it again clearly so that you can hear it and confirm that I'm saying it. And then I'm going to explain to you why I say it, and then tell me if I'm wrong. The fans of Tottenham Hotspur right now are the problem. The fans are the problem. Let me explain this before you lose your friggin' minds, okay? So, we have an ownership that is proving to not want to show the same love, passion, dedication, and hunger for football and success on the field of play the same way they show passion, hunger, love, desire, ambition for the stadium build, the academy build, finding new sponsors, finding third-party partnerships, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Formula One, and so on and so on and so on, NFL. They've proven this. The chairman, Daniel Levy, has proven he will make catastrophic decisions regarding football, and that he is incompetent when it comes to anything to do with football, and he needs to completely step away. He needs to step down as chairman. He cannot ever be allowed to interfere, have influence, or have any kind of voting rights or powers to interfere with football. And whilst he's the chairman, that's always going to be the case. Not backing Poch, sacking Poch with no continuation plan, bringing Mourinho, not backing Mourinho, sacking Mourinho before a cup final for a kid, Ryan Mason, telling the fans that the DNA of Tottenham is important, free-flowing, attacking football's coming back. And then you bring in Nuno, who lasted 10 Premier League games before he got sacked. You then spunk 20 million to bring in Conte. You don't fully back Conte. And then you sack Conte, again, with no continuation plan. Same as what we did with Poch. You sack Conte to put in his number 2 and Mason. All the evidence, everything proves the owner and the chairman are not fit for purpose when it comes to football. You can bring in Paratici, you can bring back Poch, you can bring in Scott Munn. None of it's going to work whilst they can interfere, whilst he is chairman. It will never work. So, fans have woken up to this. Fans are moaning, complaining, doing YouTube shows, lying to everyone that we're a really balanced YouTube channel when you never, ever have Levy out or Enoch out people on those shows. So where's the balance? It's just, we'll kind of create what we think is balance. You're getting people on Twitter losing their frigging minds. You're getting football pundits and ex-players coming out and also having digs at the board and the ownership. Everyone's moaning and complaining, yet nobody is doing anything. Zero, nada, zero about it. No action. And that's why the fans are to blame. We get 40, 50 protesters that turn up every match day. That's all we get. And then you've got some fans who have not renewed their season tickets. They've stopped going to Tottenham many years ago because they were sick of it back then. Unfortunately, they have taken action, but it's not having any impact because other fans just come in and take the tickets. So the only people that are making noise on a regular basis are the protesters. They're 0.01% of the fan base. So when I say the fans are the problem, guys, Don't get upset, because I know and I appreciate and I fully understand, and believe me when I say this, I totally accept how a human being will get, not demoralized, but they'll feel downbeat and they'll feel a bit saddened when someone else says, you're the problem, it's you. I get why someone would be upset by that. But it's the truth. It's the motherfucking truth. We can't live in a world of lies, because that doesn't solve the problem. And the problem is the ownership and what they're doing. So let me give you this analogy, and maybe this will help you make sense of it. I've got a rash, okay, and I'm scratching. After a couple of days, it still hasn't gone away and I'm still scratching. And now my cheek's gone red. Maybe I'm scratching so hard that I cut myself and I start bleeding. And I'm thinking, do you know what? There's something wrong here. I've got a choice. I can go to the doctors and they can check me out. I can go to the chemist. Maybe there's a cream or some ointment or some kind of treatment I can buy off the shelf. But there's choices. There's things I can do, because this is a problem, right? This is becoming a problem. But I choose to do nothing. I choose to do nothing about it. What happens? Suddenly, I'm scratching on the other side because it's spread. And then it gets down to my neck. Right. Go to the doctors. Go to the chemist. You've got to do something now. But you choose to do nothing. You do nothing about it. What's going to happen? It's spreading here. I'm scratching like a maniac. I can't sleep. I can't go to work. There's something wrong here. This is really bad. Go to the doctors. Go to the chemist. Do something. Take some action for the problem. I've just described to you what a Spurs fan is like. Levy sacks Poch. Doesn't have a continuation plan. We accept it. Don't worry. You can sack Pochettino, and fans booed. They booed Poch. And podcasts and YouTube channels said he's got to go. He's got to go. In comes Mourinho and he gets sacked before a cup final. Problem's growing. It's on both sides now. In comes Nuno. Conte gets sacked and Stellini and Mason are in charge. And this is where we're at, guys. It started here, it's spread, it's everywhere now. This is where we're at. And we still don't go to the doctor. We still won't go to the chemist. And we're sitting there, oh, this bloody Daniel Levy and Enoch, and oh my God, Dyer's getting a new contract, and oh, Davinson Sanchez is rubber. Stop the moaning. Stop the bitching and the whining and the scratching. Stop it. You are the problem. You won't go to the doctor. You refuse to visit the chemist. You won't do anything about it. That's why the rash has spread. It's not your fault as a Spurs fan that the rash began. And you know what? I can sympathise with you. It's not your fault that it's spread a little bit. But the fact it's got to this stage, 100% now, that's your fault. And you, as a Spurs fan, are to blame. The fans are to blame. And I said it a year ago, and I was right then. I got the backlash back then, and I'm right now. Fans are to blame. If you want Enoch to stay, if you're happy with Daniel Levy, then this message is not for you. Delete, unsubscribe, don't follow this channel, don't follow me, don't listen to what I have to say. This message is not for you, but thank you for watching. But if you're one of these people moaning, complaining, fed up, talking about resets and reboots and changing and fixing and resolving and Levy out, Enoch out, and you do not go to the doctor, you do not go to the chemist, then you, 100%, you are the problem. Does that make sense, guys? Have you made sense of what I'm trying to say here now? I hope you have. Please like, subscribe, follow the channel. I'm not going to say come on you Spurs anymore because it's a waste of time. I'm so disengaged, I couldn't care less. All I'm going to do, I'm going to end the videos by saying Have a good day. Remember, you are the problem. Have a good day.